do film is always like to give yourself into different families, into different, when you work with different projects. So one of those things that have been maybe one of the highlights have been to talk about use of time. How am I using and spending my time every day in the office and every day with my colleagues, every day with my talents, and every day, yeah, with my projects. I will say that is one of those things that I always think about, but you always have to kind of remind yourself and to uh, yeah, you have to yeah, it's a way of developing yourself and how you think about what you're doing, which is so important. Yeah, I think it's always interesting to hear about others projects and what are other people doing. I mean, we all kind of share the same loneliness in a way in our jobs or responsibility in our work, and it has been very valuable to kind of have a free space to kind of share things that are which you're afraid of or what you're good at and responsibility. So it's I think the group has been very nice. I think we are more or less in the same stage, more or less, at least. So I think it's been an interesting group to be. I would have been, I mean, I would have been in the office, I guess, running for meetings on my different projects. I'm in a developing stage at the moment, so I guess I will be in a meeting both with my screenwriters and director. And I have a lot of application deadlines at the moment, so I would be like sitting in my office, like writing, thinking. I think. I, you always have to get this feeling. You always have to feel something about something or someone. Um, and I mostly goes for people. I think I always goes for passionate people. I come from a background as an artist myself, so I like to look at myself as a very open producer, like in a creative way. I could pitch whatever you want to me. It doesn't mean that it's going to be yeah, cooperation out of it, but I mean, I'm very open on these very early stages. But if I feel there is something there, always considering it and think of how I can do it. And if I think that I have something to contribute with, and if I'm getting inspired by thinking about this thing, I that is what kind of teasing me. Yeah, and that is what I think that is. Yeah, those projects I work with now is all of them is kind of is based on those things. There is always a solution, but they are different all the time. But it's important to have nice people, people that you can trust, and someone you can have fun with. That is important.